Alright, so somebody asked me to do a video on liberal media and just expose it as being bad. Now, all media, let's get this straight. All media, whether it be mainstream media, whether it be Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, it's basically in bed with the government. Now, some are better than others, and actually some have some good aspects to it. There are some good people in mainstream media, like Judge Andrew Napolitano, who's actually one of the guys who is actually a patriot. Wait, the Patriot Movement's a terrorist group, you know. Patriots are terrorists now, you know. So, actually, Andrew Napolitano is a terrorist because he loves liberty, according to the Department of Homeland Security. But yeah, I mean, there are some good people in mainstream media who, you know, maybe they're not totally good, but I agree with them on a lot of issues, or at least some issues. Um, but mostly mainstream media is bad. Mostly, you know, you got your typical neoconservatives like Bill O'Reilly, who act like conservatives but are actually neoconservatives. Hannity too. I mean, pro-torture, you know, Hannity and O'Reilly both are pretty much neoconservatives. I mean, they agree. I agree with them on some issues, but I mean, when it comes down to it, they're pretty much pro-war, and you get O'Reilly saying that same line over. You know, will the Iraq War be a good war if we win it? You know, so and they're both, I think, pro-torture, so, and anti-legalized drugs, so uh, and then you'll get your liberals out there who act like liberals but are actually Nazis pretty much, who just want to take, like, MSNBC has a lot of that. You know, basically want to take your guns, who want to disarm us. You know, Piers Morgan, you know, wants to disarm us, wants pretty much all guns banned. And that's really what I hate. There's a lot of bad liberals out there who think they're liberals, but are actually, you know, communist, fascist freaks. Like, you know, MSNBC is just fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. They're pushing gun control, you know, just so much. Like, in liberals, you know, they're not good, alright? They're fucking, as I said, pro-gun control. Um, Pro-abortion. That's a big one right there. I don't believe in abortion. Not pro-abortion, but pro-choice. Um, I believe that just because a kid has not been born yet doesn't mean we should kill them. You know, I just don't believe in that. And then you'll get your arguments, oh, but they'll just be raised by bad parents, or, you know, oh, so the alternative is to kill them. You know, I'm not for abortion. I'm not for killing kids unborn. Whether they're unborn or born, they're still people, in my opinion. They're still people, and we shouldn't be murdering children just because we want to, just because it'll be an inconvenience to us. I believe it should be illegal. Abortion is sick. I'm not for pro-choice, alright? So, and a lot of these liberals are like Obama lovers, or, you know, and a lot of them aren't, because Obama has just been exposed as a criminal. Even his own party, even so-called liberals are turning on him. Even, you know, like, Cenk Uygur, who's pretty much a liberal on the Young Turks, he bashes Obama a lot. Ventura is, I wouldn't call him a liberal, but he's liberal in a lot of issues. He bashes Obama a lot. So there's a lot of, you know, liberals who are upset with Obama, but there's also a lot of liberals who are just, you know, take away the guns. A lot of liberals that are for all these little trendy issues like ban the word bossy, or if I was in my room, I probably would have got this, but I got the article where the moms think they're badass because they're for gun control. You know, I did a video on, I don't know if, you know, I make a lot of videos like days before I publish them, so I don't know if I'll publish this one before, but I made a video about these moms which were against violent video games. Like, probably liberals out there who think they're all cool. And, you know, just because you want, and they're like, I tweeted them, I'm like, you are so fascist freaks against the First Amendment. And they tweeted me back, 500,000 people die from video-related games, violent video game-related deaths a year. 500,000? I believe that's what they tweeted me. 500,000. Really? Oh my god, it's like, they're just fucking liberals out there who want to, they act, if you put a nice little voice on it, like, yeah, do you want to ban abortion, or do you want to allow abortions for 5-year-old children? If you act all trendy and like give a good voice on it, they're like, yeah, sure, yeah, like, and then you'll get the people who will bash liberals, and they'll be like, yeah, liberals are bad. It's bad to be a liberal. But a real liberal, I don't think is bad. But the fake liberals are bad. And then you get those people, oh, liberals are bad. I'm a conservative, thinking that conservatism is good. Like they'll be like, conservatism among a lot of people is supposedly this good thing. They're tricked, they're mind controlled, they're brainwashed into thinking this conservatism is good. But in reality, they're actually neoconservatives. I'm a real conservative, meaning I'm for freedom. I'm for Second Amendment. I'm for I'm for having a strong army. I'm for having a strong military. Not too strong, I don't think we should be putting $600 billion into foreign aid into our military each year. But I think we should have a relatively strong military. I mean, we clearly have the strongest military in the world right now. We put more than like the top 12 countries combined do into our military. So that's why I think we got to tone it down a little bit. We got a what, $18 trillion debt or something like that. So, these conservatives think, oh, we're all good. In my class, there's people who are like, yeah, let's bomb the Middle East, or let's drop a nuke on ISIS or whatever. Like, really, you want to fucking start a nuclear war and kill a bunch of innocent people? Just these total warmongers who are just brainwashed into thinking that being a conservative means dropping nukes everywhere. Like, I just want to wake them up and be like, real conservatives don't do that. And I really think a libertarian is a real conservative in many aspects. But I think they made a new word for it, libertarian, because conservative, you don't want to call yourself a conservative anymore, because a lot of people are gonna think that, oh, we're pro-war, so we make up a new word called libertarian. I'm not bashing it, but we make up a new word called libertarianism, which is actually a real conservative in many aspects, in my opinion. So, liberals, liberal media is, like MSNBC is really bad, in my opinion. Fox News isn't that much better, but at least they're pro Second Amendment. At least they're anti-abortion. A lot of liberal media is just, just anti-life, anti-Second Amendment, which I don't enjoy. Those are two big issues, probably two of the biggest issues right there. Are basically it's murder, in my opinion, and pro-gun. If you take away the guns, then there could very well be a takeover of this country by the New World Order. So there's my thoughts to you guys on liberal media. I mean, as I said, just because I'm bashing liberals does not mean I'm a Republican. Let's get that straight. I hate the two parties. I think the Republicans are slightly better, but I think to truly be a good nation, to truly be a prosperous nation, we have to break through this two-party system. And we seriously do, and I don't see that happening. But hopefully we will someday, before the New World Order in corruption, totally engulfs this country. Because the people running this country are criminals, but they haven't totally taken over. There's still a lot of good guys in government, like Rand Paul. Ron Paul is not in, but Rand Paul. There's still a few good people in government, but a lot of them are just corrupt. A lot of them are bad. But I think there's still hope for this country to come back and recover. So there you go, people. Liberal media is fucking just pretty much, it's not liberal media, it's pretty much communist media. So, people like on MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, I believe they have Keith Olbermann on there. Who's that racist, the guy who's, the black guy, the black reverend, Al Sharpton, I believe. The guy that, Then you get Jamie Foxx calling Barack Obama Lord and Savior. Go look up that video. It's like, Lord and Savior Barack Obama. Barack Obama. You know, just fucking praising Barack Obama like he's Jesus Christ. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. A lot of people, a lot of celebrities come out and say, oh, Barack Obama, #1, baby. You know, Lord and Savior, they call him. You know, so, yeah, you know, all these liberals that love Obama think he's the greatest president in the world or whatever. Just wake up and realize he's an unconstitutional fascist criminal who wants to take our guns, who's broken the Constitution on numerous aspects by declaring himself pretty much a dictator, using the executive order as a way to pass laws. You cannot pass laws via executive order, Obama. You're the executive, meaning you execute. Executive. Do you need to go back to kindergarten, Obama, to learn what that means? Execute the laws, not make them. The people who make the laws are legislature. Congress makes the laws, not you. Executive means you execute the laws. Execute. Executive. Legislative writes the laws, not you, Obama. So there you go, people. There's your fucking thoughts. Or there's my thoughts on liberal media right there. So there you go.